welcome back to Blickling Farm. I'm here with a bunch of derps, also known as we've got Mike there. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
And Trillian's there. Hello, Trillian.
Sorry, I'm
She doesn't
distracted.
answer
I'm
to
looking
derp,
for the.
but
I'm,
okay.
You're
I'm looking for the.
Yeah,
I'm
doing
looking
the
for
same
the
thing.
derps.
Yep,
Yep.
where are the derps?
Here's one.
Oh, there's one. Yeah.
And we've got Fadman here.
Giant
Hello,
derp
Fad.
ahead.
Hey, man.
And we've got Junkyard is hiding on the roof. Fiddling. He's fiddling on the roof. Alright, so we have a new tractor today. We had it in the game last time, but we ran out of time, so we didn't really get to show it. It's a John Deere. 7810, another John Deere. Wow, 2 John Deeres that work. Who's putting all the wheels
Tires
on?
are growing. These.
Well, we'll sort that. Ha!
That's a tractor.
To
show you the way up on.
So we've got, you can, the dual wheels, you got the Care tires, you got all the IC stuff works, you can turn on and off the console for the,
Oh, and is this one we also had the mobile kind of platform with the engine cover off?
Yes, yeah, I think that was it. So yeah, this has got a bunch of stuff. We can look at that later. Let's get started. Let's get started.
It's a pretty cool tractor though. I do like the horn. It's good. It gets an approval.
Beep beep. Alright, let me get forward.
Alright, I'm off and seeding. It's another seeding day. Sorry everybody, but we have a lot of seeding to do, so.
You're not sorry really though, are you?
Not really.
Oh, no, I don't want to hire a worker. Right, turn the HUD off and hire the worker. Sorry. Take the pound out when I take it. Oh.
So left Alt and then L to reduce the...
Yes. You go down to like 5 and everything disappears. Like about 6 and then up yours. There's all these like 8 seconds, but what changes really between 5 and 1?
Stopping things.
Your attention please, this is a viewer warning. Hitman and Fadman are on the same field. Derp may ensue.
Where did you go, Fad? I don't even see you. Just off to a late start. Oh, I see you now. We've been warned.
Oh my gosh. I haven't used the curvets in a while.
Wow.
The derp lithium crystals have been damaged. Derp core breach in.
Oh yeah, the beacon on the cultivator. Cool.
So, right now, Uplay, it's celebrating 30 years or something. I don't know what they're celebrating. But anyway, they have given away a game called The Crew. It's a racing game, so gave that a little try last night. It's interesting, so I'll play that a bit. I know everybody's fascinated. Trillian is, aren't you?
Fast assassinated.
I have it, but apparently they've given away. I think that's the 5th game they've given away. They've given away one a month.
Missed the previous ones. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure what more.
Well, how come we never heard about it? I mean, I've got a Uplay account. I've played Anno and stuff. You're doing around the field, are you, Fad?
We're
I'm just going
logged
to do a
into
head landing
for a while.
Make it easier for us to turn.
I was just going to do it after the fact, but before it's fine too.
If you do that side and I do it this side, then that might help, wouldn't it?
Okay then. Do you know what the games were, Trillian?
No, I don't remember.
Well, how many? They were giving away 7, and this is number 5. Oh, I feel sad. I missed
Yeah, there's
loads of
definitely more
free
coming,
games.
so
Oh,
keep an eye on it.
Let's see what
Have
it
the
is.
right price.
Yeah, free is nice. It was so weird though. I started playing the game, and I was expecting it to be like Need for Speed, where I'm just driving around and doing stuff. And I kept seeing these names. I was like, oh wow, they added, you know, so I guess it's to make it look like there's players, but no, they were actually players. It was so weird.
Well,
I wasn't
all the
expecting
names I saw when I tried it were all like normal names, not like, you know, I didn't see any with numbers in them or anything strange also. I thought it was NPCs.
Maybe it is, but they
Only
didn't drive
check
like
it,
NPCs.
or-
They were going over little
Oh,
jumps
okay.
and all sorts of stuff.
Never
So.
got that close then. But I was in the story mode, so I don't know, it might have been a different thing. That's quite further yet.
Oh, these fields are so big.
That's a lot of field. Glance back up so I can spy. Junkyards. What's junkyard doing?
Are you doing 2 passes or 1 pass, Fat?
Sorry? For the headland?
Mm-hmm.
I've done 2. I'm about to do a 3rd one just to be on the extra.
The junkyard in the field over there, swapping.
Because I know what a derp you are.
That's not true. You don't know that.
Man and Fad are being derps in another field. Safe for the day. Don't know derp. On fire. Oh. Derping as we speak, because Turovitz has a mind of its own.
And it never agrees with you.
They left, it goes right.
Right.
Go in a straight line, nope, turns in a circle. Boom. The Hitman and Fad are seeding. What are you up to, Mike?
Moving silage into the mixer wagon at the moment.
Yeah, he's using the new tractor to
I
haul
still
the
haven't to do.
solid. Still
There'll be a
haven't
lot
done
of scoops.
There's a lot of scoops.
it. It's not that many.
Well, it holds 50,000, I don't think, do we have that much?
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
57,000, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, to any of our American viewers, this is something I would might have known if he was here, but there was a show back in the 80s on PBS in the States called the Square Foot Gardening. And what it was is the guy, he said, you know, when you're doing he's talking about gardening at home, and that, you know, on commercial fields you do long rows and it's all set up so that you can get machinery in and minimal amount of turning. And then for some reason people would go and they garden in their backyards and they would do the same thing. It just made no sense, because you know you need plant spacing of, say, on lettuce it's 6 inches, say, and they would have spacing of 3 feet between the rows. What the heck is the point of that? Well, it's for weeding, but you're weeding the rows, so basically you leave empty spot between the rows, so you got a place to do the weeding between the rows. Like, it just didn't make any sense. So what he came up with was this thing called square foot gardening. So what he'd do is he'd make a garden that was, say, 4 by 4 feet, And the reason he went 4 by 4 feet is because he found, on average, most people could reach 2 feet from the edge of the garden in towards the center. So, and then he would then divide that 4 feet into 1 foot square blocks. So you get 4 blocks per 4 foot area. And then you would just grow a different vegetable in each of those, and then you could stagger them to get your yield spread out, so you wouldn't have, you know, like huge amount of vegetables all ripe at the same time, because that just makes it. Then you're gonna try and deal with, you know, how you gonna eat 30 cabbages? Like, I guess in that respect, you'd have 4 cabbages.
I'm not gonna eat one.
Okay.
That's how I plan to eat 3 cabbages. I'm not gonna eat one of them.
Well, okay. Head of lettuce then. So what he was saying is, now you've got it split up more, so then you can look at planting them at different times to kind of spread the harvest out a little bit, within reason. I mean, some plants you just can't do that with, and it's not going to be very effective. But for the most part, you could spread out your planting so that you didn't have to try and preserve the food, because you just eat it as it comes ripe. And you're going to really reduce the weeding, because you know, it's just in a 4 foot square plot, and you could have as many of those plots as you want, as many as you're comfortable working. So it's easier to weed. You didn't get soil compaction because you're not stepping on the soil, which means when you go to do your soil prep, you know, you're not trying to deal with all that compaction, because you haven't been driving over it or walking on it or anything else. When you fertilize, it's way more effective because you're not fertilizing empty space between the rows, because what happens when you fertilize empty dirt, you're fertilizing weeds. So you're saying, you know, like, use all your fertilizer, like, you know, plant everywhere you fertilize. So, you know, it's kind of neat. I've been reading a book about it.
Yep, I've been reading a book about human biology, so I'm going back to school shortly. So I've been learning all about eukaryotic cells.
Well, that's much more exciting than gardening.
Of course it is. Well, actually, eukaryotic cells is something that we have in common with plant life. It's kind of the base building cell, if you will, of biological organisms, I believe.
I believe you just called me a vegetable.
Just your brain.
No, wait, that wasn't funny. That
Wait,
wasn't funny
I
at
just
all.
admitted Hitman had a brain. Dang it!
So what you need to do is talk about that when you play this. What's that surgeon one? What the heck's that called?
Surgeon Simulator.
Is it Surgeon Simulator? Okay. Anyway,
The one where Stocko killed everyone that he ever touched.
well, I want to say duh, but it might seem rude. But if I was rude, I would say duh. I guess that means I'm rude. That's only because there's no way to set them on fire.
So we were planting barley on this one, right, Hitman?
No. We're planting wheat, same as it says in the plans. I already checked long ago before your seeder hit the dirt.
Yeah, the one that Bashir forgot, I think he forgot a post-ganglionic something or other for a pre-ganglionic... post-ganglionic membrane for a pre-ganglionic fibre or something like that. But, yeah. Possibly. I haven't gotten that far in terms of understanding the kind of nerve cells and stuff like that yet. I'm just basic building blocks yet. I'm not sure I'm going to be going into that level of detail though. But eukaryotic cells are kind of the base. They seem to be the base cells that then differentiate into the different things that make up our bodies. Oh, and yeah, there was just a small amount of excitement yesterday morning. One of my neighbours' garages caught on fire, so we kind of went and got them out of their house and tried to see if we could put it out before the fire brigade arrived and stuff like that. So yeah.
Oh, we.
It was,
Everyone all right?
everyone was fine. Everyone was really good. I think they probably just had smoke damage in the house was all, but no,
It was scary.
It It's one of those things you realise kind of how neighbourly people can actually be when something like that happens.
Yeah.
Get you a warm fuzzy.
Yes. Yes or not, Junkyard. I mean, I think there was a van that drove past a burning roof and didn't stop, but there was a car just as I'd kind of gone out of my place to walk over to theirs to let them know and get them out of the house. There was a car that literally just kind of swerved across the road and knocked on their door and said, "Look, you're on fire, by the way."
So Fad, you're gonna turn to the left and skip one, is that correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. I'll just keep going along the ones behind you.
Yeah, I figure we can do that top end of the field whenever.
I like
You
the
can
soil
just
textures.
You can colour in between the lines, and I'll just kind of show you where to go.
Okay. Here, hold my crayon for me.
I'm sorry, no euphemisms on the channel. And I only deal with purple crayons because they make purple colours. You doing that edge? Wow.
Oh, I was just killing time waiting for you to get down here. We drive
Why?
up together, so then I can
Okay.
open my door here and fire spitballs at your windshield.
Ah, okay.
You know, You didn't think I was staying to be a nice guy, did you?
Well, I was pretty sure that wasn't the case, so...
Whee, and away we go.
Indeed.
Indeedly doofer.
Almost in synchronicity. Except I don't see your collision lights on. Ah, there they are. Well done.
Seems like I'm going faster than you are.
Only if you are, it's only very slightly. It's in more pronounced now on the hill. But yes, you are.
Yeah,
You are
okay,
gaining.
maybe because you're on a steeper bit. Well, I added a little bit of front weight. I don't know if that made a difference or not. Now we're going about the same speed now. Must have just been the hill then.
Quite possibly it could be a different gradient, slightly.
Maybe you had less traction because of all the hot air in your cab.
Possibly.
Oh, boy.
It's entirely possible.
I don't know. Could be. How's it going on the thingy for Mike? The silage?
Nearly there.
Nearly there, huh? You don't have to do it all right now. You wanna? Strong. Do you have a? We didn't place this.
McDonald's.
We didn't place the straw power plant, did we?
No, we're keeping the straw in the storage area.
Okay, we'll just keep this first field worth, and then we'll because we can't really. Well, I guess we could take it alone and place a straw power plant, but it would be all the way on the other side of the map, I imagine. Because I couldn't really find a good place near the, the north end of 12 where we could place one, where it would be a little more central. I think we ended up putting it over on our test game there. We did it on Where was that? Over at the the refine or the sawmill, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, there was a biofuel was there, so I think. So for now, you go to the feed store. There's a dump point there. I guess we could maybe look at putting it in where the mixing station is. Then after we fill up the mixing station, any additional straw could go to our power generation. So yeah, for now, top up the cows and something. You're gonna have to get used to that on this map. This isn't a little tiny map. It's a well, which one are you using? Which not tractor, but which grass breaker up there? Forge wagon are you using? Well, there you go. It wasn't meant for that. Yeah, you want to use the smaller one for the smaller tractor. We were using the John Deere's to pull the big one. You could dump some over at the mixing station. That's right over by the farm as well.
Cows need any?
Yeah, the cows should probably get some too. If you want junkyard, you could set that one aside and grab a smaller one.
Yeah.
And then when Mike's done, he can pull that one over to dump it. Uh-oh, he's getting ideas.
Hi.
Is there a river or something there? Suspicious grin.
River of Dreams.
Well, I can't get the last 6,464 out of the silage bit.
Okay, that can be a bit derpy, so just leave it for now. Well, we had that on another map too. Just had to keep messing with it, going through with the thing at different heights. We can sort that later on. After the video.
Yeah, weren't we going to have a sing-along today, Hitman?
You
Weren't
can.
you going to lead us in a song?
Okay. I'll give you the first line and then you can continue it. Never gonna give you up. No?
I'm sorry, but I am going to give you up.
Oh.
I'm calling the police right now.
I'll teach you. Next time you won't ask.
Please arrest Hitman for crimes against humanity. No, they won't find you at the junkyard, it's fine.
Long pad this way.
The Goops tells me which way to go. All good.
Well, I was actually telling your goops.
Who's got the Goops?
Oops, here. Going in circles. Sometimes clockwise, sometimes anti-clockwise. Occasionally a little bit squint.
La 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 la.
It's like having a drone. Zoom way
What?
out, Fad. You zoom way
What?
out, it's like having a drone.
Well, I admit you sound like a drone, but...
Because I go on and on and on and on and on.
Ed Zachary.
Who?
Ed Zachary. Bruce's favourite person in the whole world.
Did he ever meet him?
In fact, everyone watching, if they have Bruce's Twitter account, should tweet him with the name of Ed Zachary. Right now. Right now. Like do it!
Junkyard wants to know about Ed Zachary. Doesn't have Twitter.
Well, you'll have to Google him.
Don't say that to Das. She takes exception to Google being a verb.
Yes.
It's a noun, not a verb. Ed Zachary.
Ed Zachary.
Better spell it out. Two D's? I never knew that.
How do you spell Ed Zachary? Honestly, jeez.
With one D.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's why you've not been finding it
I
properly.
guess that could be it.
Jeez.
Bruce's gonna be like, what the heck? All these people hit him with Ed Zachary. You guys gotta do that. Just everybody.
That's assuming that anyone actually does it.
Just type in, I don't know, type Ed Zachary, then a hashtag XIronBrewAddict.
Hashtag HitFail82.
Yeah, I said Zachary, what's going on?
Yeah.
I didn't think we were trolling you. I didn't think that. Fad might have, but you know, that's.
We didn't think we were trolling Brew until we actually realised he really was Googling it. And he wasn't finding any results.
That sounds like you need to put something on Wikipedia for that, Fad.
Yeah, quite possibly. Oh, that was... Bless Brew. He does make me laugh.
And they're off.
Yeah, it's not exactly Warp 9 though, is it?
Well, it's not bad. We got half an hour. We're almost done this field. Pretty big field.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, the worst part is when we go to pick up all the straw on it.
But there is just one question left though, Hitman.
Who let the dogs out?
No, do you like pina coladas?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Especially in the rain.
Absolutely.
Hot. Almost junkyard.
Yeah. If you're not into yoga,
I'm into champagne. Or how about white Adidas sneakers? Oh my gosh. Oh, that video. Oh. That video makes me laugh. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, have a look on YouTube for the song Escape. It's Pina Coladas. And the artist is Rupert Holmes. And it's the 70s. Oh my gosh. Makes me laugh every time I see it. I can't help but watch it. The song's so catchy. It shouldn't be. It's a stupid song. All I can say is the guy and his wife deserve each other. Yep, they deserve their sandy underpants. From the dunes of the Cape. Right, so we're just about done for today. Oh, Mike, how did you make out? You got that all done, did you? And you're hauling strong? I didn't hear what you said.
As much as I could do, and started hauling straw.
Okay. And Trillian, how'd you like the cultivator setup?
Fine.
Do you like that tractor?
No.
Does anyone like that tractor? Like,
The
am I the...
Kirovitz.
Yes.
That's fine, it's cultivating.
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm the only person that likes the thing, we should just get rid of it. I guess I should have been using it today.
It's just articulated, and that so I won't touch
Yeah.
it personally is all. But then again, hey,
That'll make a lot
I'm
of
not here all
difference.
the time anyways, so. Junkyard likes the Kirovitz, so you got 2 votes, Hitman.
There you go.
Wish I worked with GPS. You'd never get me out of the thing then.
I used it with GPS.
Really? I find it zigzags. It does like a speed wobble.
The one we did till 12 was with the GPS then.
Whoa, you missed a bit. That's okay. Whee!
Well, it looks like you've missed a couple of little bits as well.
Yeah.
But that's probably the alignment of the goops.
Alright, so we're about done for today. So Trillian, you got that all cultivated, right?
No, I'm still cultivating.
Oh, are you? Wow. Oh, I see. And Junkyard says goodbye, and if everyone else wants to say goodbye,
Take care, folks.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
bye for now.